the fringe. The fringe is curling. Okay, let's bring this water forward because I really need... I've got coffee, but I really need that water. Right. Okay. I forgot to put a thumbnail on this this live. Normally I'll, whatever palette I'm using, I'll put a thumbnail on. I'll do that at the end. Right, so we're gonna go in with Potion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Toner. Hi Sarah. I'm okay, I'm just struggling with the back. Hi Presley. You went for a road trip? Where did you go? Anywhere nice? Put this over here. I wanted to come on here earlier. Seems to be the story of my life. I just can't get for going. But I did have a bit of a nap this afternoon because I didn't sleep very well last night. Well, I was still up early hours because of the neighbours. Yeah, there's not much to wipe away because I've been in the bath, been in the shower, so there's not much oils like there is normally. So only one cotton pad today. We went to Kentucky and saw the Dinosaur Museum and Corvette Museum. Nice. Right. Let's first put this on, this Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum, because I don't have any under eye cream that matches the trio that I've got in the face care. Skincare, should I say. But I want to finish this off anyway. I don't know if I'll immediately go out and buy one. There's a lot left in that. I don't know if I'll do that. Because I've got a couple of eye products in my drawer that I found and I want to use them up first. Hi Dane. Hi Sutton Joy. Right, so let's now go in with the Potion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Face Cream. It's a very nice smell if you like watermelon, that is. I wouldn't say it's strong. We all know how I am with strong scents. And if it was a strong watermelon scent, I wouldn't be able to tolerate it. It's just right. Ick. That's a silly question, Lily. I'm not even reading it out. And hello. Why would you ask that question? Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the Eternite Beauty Perfect Vitamin C Face Serum Stick Glow on the Go. Just place this everywhere. I'm going to have a look when I go into Home Bargains, see if they've got any more of them. Because I really like it. And it wasn't expensive. Right, and then the last thing in that skincare set is the Portion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Face Drops. So we all know what these are a dupe for at this point. Glow Recipe. Yeah, I used a pink one, the pink and the blue one of that orange vitamin C stick. I've not come across them. So what are they? What kind of, because that obviously is vitamin C. So what's in them, those sticks? Because I like a good, like, glowy stick on my face. If I can't find them, I'll probably just get another one of these. Not necessarily to use straight away. The pink one is niacinamide and the blue is hyaluronic acid. Okay, so it's the equivalent of maybe using the ordinary kind of skincare, because this has got niacinamide in it and I had one that I had hyaluronic acid in. So it's maybe the equivalent of using a pump of each. Well, it's not a pump, is it? It's a pipette. But yeah, I'll definitely have a look. You could probably use those two sticks together. They do have a smell. The pink one is strawberry, scented, and the blue one, it reminds me of something, and I just can't think what, haha. They're not that expensive, are they? I can't remember what I paid, but it wasn't that much. Right, let me get a drink of coffee. I screwed up royally with this coffee today. So I've got a few different sachets of lattes in the kitchen, and I just picked the nearest one, and it said Nescafe vanilla latte, and I missed out. It said Nescafe iced vanilla latte, so I've got it. It looks nice. It's creamy, but I'm just wondering if it's going to be any good. Big chunk of coffee there. Still a bit hot. Feels fine. Tastes fine, should I say. 99p in Home Bargains. Yeah, I didn't think there was any more than £1.99. £9.99 in Amazon. That's the markup, isn't it? Oh, they screw you over royally, Amazon. Just like eBay. What is that? Is that a spot? I thought it was coffee. Oh, great. We've got another spot coming. I do think it's all this like mixy-matchy skincare, because I've never had this many breakouts. Right, so instead of me using this Wet n Wild Glow in Love, I'm going to use this because it's Project Pan, this New Look Glow highlighter stick. I just want to get it out of my collection and then we can bring another one in. So I just put it everywhere that you put highlighter and then blend it in with the fingers. That's really nice and glowy. Along with the skincare, that's really nice. God, I'm so dehydrated. Right, I haven't put this elf soft. Oh, I'm not using that. This elf liquid poreless putty primer. Normally I use a bit of primer under the eyes. So we'll at least put it there. Just a tiny bit. Okay, Vince Mark. The people that are coming on here are getting stranger and stranger. Right, then we'll do some under eye correcting. Okay, so Becca under eye corrector in light to medium. With that side of the brush. So I always do this before I put foundation on, just because concealer goes like near the foundation. You don't have to do both, but when I feel like I've not slept, I do this. And it does make it look better. Slightly. I'm one of the lucky ones, and because I'm so fair skinned, when I do have under eye like bags or darkness, you can't really tell. Whereas if you've got like a deeper complexion, you'd be able to see it more. Right, let's go in with this collection Sicker foundation. So we're going with that side of the brush. Let's just make sure nothing's on it. Did I share this foundation up? What are the claims on it? Have I read them out? It says it's a satin finish foundation infused with antioxidant, rich centella, acetica, acasica. It tells you how to pronounce it. Acasica. Lightweight, hydrating and soothing while providing coverage to areas of concern and redness on the skin for up to 12 hours. Well, I do have redness. You can't really see it. There's redness definitely around the nose. So let's see if it lives up to its claims. And I don't put much on. That's for the entire face. So with I mean, sometimes I just ignore it, but the rule is, like when you're placing foundation, you don't put it here, like where you're going to conceal, otherwise it's too much product. Today I'm going to try and not do that. It's covering up the spot a bit, so it is living it up to its claims, I would say. I've got a nice cake waiting for me at my mum's from Greg's. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I love them. She tried buying me a sandwich the other day, but I gave her the money back, which she wasn't happy about. So she went to Greg's and bought me my favourite cake. I don't know what they're called. So it's like shortbread with sugar on top and then a jammy heart like in it. It's like Jammy Dodgers, but only massive. Oh man, they're so good. I think they're only £1.50. Oh, I can't wait for it. So that's for after my dinner, because I've not eaten dinner yet. I know it's late, it's like 9 o'clock. But like I said, I wanted to do this earlier. But I couldn't get for going. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day now that I've actually done my hair today. It's the hair, it takes forever, guys. Yeah, it is nice, Sarah. Right, let's get some concealer on. Glossier Stretch Concealer, just the one I'm trying to use up. We're not really, you don't need a lot, so it's going to last forever and a day. And she bought me some Werthers last week. Do you know those Werthers, and they're like chocolate eclairs? Oh, I was in heaven. I keep telling her not to spend the money on me, and she's like, I can spend my money on you if I want to. Okay. I think she was just trying to cheer me up. Hi, Demi. Not tried them ones, but I love chocolate eclairs. My mum is exactly the same. They're nicer. They're nicer than chocolate eclairs, so if you see them, grab a bag. You'll like them. I absolutely love them. In fact, next time I go into the city centre, I'll be buying some. Right, so we've got the foundation on. It is taking care of some of the spots, but you can see them come through a little bit. I love your makeup looks like you do. Thank you, Demi. That's very, very nice of you to say. We'll do brows, because I don't do much to them. Just brush them out and put a brow glue in them. So we've got the brow glue. I'm about halfway done with it. Down here. Would I get this one again? I don't know. I don't think so. I like it. This was free. I got it when I got the NYX Buttermelt tinted foundation, serum, whatever it is. I'll probably get a tinted version of it. My eyebrows are starting to come through and it's natural colour now. So I'll probably tint them again soon. I do like them a bit darker than this. Probably tint them in a couple of weeks. See where we're at then. That's not good. Right, I'm not drinking the coffee. There's a reason. It's meant to be iced coffee. Let me just drink the water. Loads of like powder in it. So yeah, I screwed up with that coffee today. Right, so let's go in with some powder. I still haven't found that other palette. We'll use this then. So the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe setting powder. I actually saw a video from the Beauty Crop, a person that owns it, and originally they were going to call it the Beauty Mill, which I found really interesting. It wasn't that design, it had a mill on it. Right, so this is a pink powder. Just for under the eyes. And we'll use the Rimmel translucent for everywhere else. Because I don't want pinkness everywhere. It would be nice if I could, oh, there's a brush here. Right, so it's just translucent. This is a really good inexpensive powder. I'm just going to go down there with it because we'll need to powder again towards the end. And I need to put my creams on first. Right, so we're going with a Sheer Glam Contour Soft Tan. I really like this. This is a recommendation from Shein that I would recommend if you're into contour or you want to, you know, try contouring but you don't want to spend a fortune. So that's the contour on. Then we'll go in with cream bronzer. Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. I don't even know if you can get this anymore. I mean, I don't think I would, even if you can. Just because I feel like there's better bronzers out there. I mean, it's not rubbish or anything. But I feel like it's too creamy. Obviously you don't want a stiff bronzer because you want it to be able to blend in, but I feel like it's too creamy. Not pleasing some people, is there? And then get that brush back. I mean, this is quite extra what I'm doing. You certainly don't need to put a cream contour on, then a cream bronzer, and then a powder bronzer. But I like to. But when I'm in a rush, I won't do all this. Sometimes I'll just do a powder bronzer, sometimes I'll miss out bronzer altogether, and sometimes I'll just do blush. Yesterday I was in a rush to get to my mum's and then go to my sister's. I did powder bronzer and that was it. And then blusher. I didn't do any contour. But that was a bloody stressful day yesterday. And then, right, we're gonna blend. And then it was hot on top of things. It was like 26 degrees or whatever. Today's 27, so slightly hotter today, and my mum says it's going to be even hotter tomorrow. Well, I don't have anywhere to go those days. Not until it gets a lot cooler in the evening anyway. Right, what am I doing for blush? I want to do something different than what I've done pretty much all week. So, what have I not used? Not use this. So this has got a blusher and a highlighter. They're both quite glowy. And the packaging's knackered. That's the only thing I don't like it. If I didn't like it so much, I'd just bin it. Need a brush. This one might do. Okay, so we're going to go into the blush first. It's just called Hello Halo Blush Lighter. So it's like a rosy pinky gold. Look at that. You don't need highlighter, although I will use the highlighter that comes with the palette. Wow. Right, so that's the blusher on. Highlighter, I'll go in with this brush. So it's quite white. If you're fair though, you can definitely get away with using, oh, it's powdery. Get away with using it. I should have put it further up. Can you see how white it is? So that definitely needs to be blended in. I used to like a white highlighter, I'm not too sure now. Blend it. Right, so I'm liking that. And then we'll go back in with this Rimmel translucent powder. I don't want to like kind of put it all over the face and have all the face. You know, I want some glow basically. I don't want to take all the glow away, but even if I did, I can bring a spray in that will make it glowy again. So we'll do down here. Really, I just want my T-zone on where I tend to get tacky. I like the cheeks to stay glowy. Yeah, that's fine. Do down here. Here. And then we'll put some of this horrid spray on. I mean, I'm looking glowy anyway, I don't need it, but it's that one, by the way. I think at this point I just want to use it up. Oh, it's looking much glowy now. Right, so what do I get it again just for the glow and tolerate the scent? Is a scent something like, oh, you can get used to or not? I know I don't think I'll be able to get used to cinnamon. I like the glow, Sarah, that's the thing. But Beauty Crop do sprays, and apparently, well, I can't remember exactly. This one here isn't the Beauty Crop, but I used to love this. I'm sure I used to get a glow just as nice. And they do like a dewy bounce one in like a blue-green bottle, and that's got like skincare in it. So I want to try that next. I mean, this is very, very expensive. It's £16 a bottle, sometimes £20 a bottle. So considering I don't like the scent of it, do I just get it for how it looks on the skin? Apparently there's one that smells even stronger. It's, I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, it smells even stronger, and that's supposed to give you even more glow. So I don't know. I always said, like, when I bought it, I was so disappointed. I always said I'm not getting it again, but look at how much I've used. And yeah, I like the glow of it. So I don't know. I feel like if you like the product, you just shove it on your face, you can get used to it. Excuse me. As long as it doesn't linger too much. Yeah, it's a lot. It's expensive, that spray, but it's because it's Korean skincare. The glow is lovely. So yeah, it is worth, I think it might be worth it, but I'm gonna hold off for a few months. I want to get some Beauty Crop sprays. They do one where you get 3 like small ones in a pack. So I'd like to try that. They do Dewy Bounce, Wee Cherie, and they do another one. So that's on TikTok Shop. I'm just going in now with my usual primer. It's a Juvia's Place Eye Primer in shade 1. Doesn't need really too much of an explanation. Oh, last night I found the original video of this palette that I'm using. I did 5 looks. Oh my gosh. I mean, it looks like me. It was only 2 years ago that I did that. I feel like I'm more confident now though than I was back then. This seems to be going on forever. I've had it for ages. Okay. Right, so the Revolution contour palette, just for this shade here. I've been looking at a lot of, on TikTok, for all the people that are on TikTok, you'll know what I mean when I say this. It comes up, I mean, I've been putting them on my Instagram. It comes up and it says on this day. And it shows you like photos that you put up from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I've been looking at pictures of it when my hair's literally down here, and I'm like, I want my hair back. Give me my hair back. I mean, with the brush I'm using, it feels like it's not growing, but it is. I remember when I had it cut, it was like up to here. It's that, you know, at least an inch has grown. I do want to get some hair products to make my hair grow though, because I'm getting fed up now of waiting. I don't know when I got it cut, but it was quite a while ago. Right, let's try and get this purple staining off this brush. I really like these Real Technique ones, but again, that's what I hate about Real Techniques. They're limited edition brushes, but they're really, really pretty. Right, so today it's yellow time. Right, now I've been putting like shades, like matte shades like this in the lid and onto the crease. I might not do that today because like I've been doing that and I've not been really seeing, like I did a purple look yesterday and I've not been really seeing the shimmers pop. I'm just trying to establish, do I like this palette as much as I used to? Now I loved the blue-green look I did because they were really, really shiny. But the purple look I was like meh about. The pink look I was like that about. So I'm not too sure. I won't give it away because in the video I was watching last night, the one I originally put up, hang on, let me get a mirror. My sister bought it me, I think for Christmas. I think I was saying she bought it for Christmas, so I won't give it away. I'll give palettes away that I bought myself, but never like what family have bought, because it's their hard-earned money that, you know, I'd be like saying, "There, take the palette. I don't need it anyway." I mean, they wouldn't mind, so I'm just putting it into the crease. And we'll leave the lid bare. So this is Marigold. Put it into the outer corner here. Yeah, but the yellows, the yellow shimmers. I would have preferred that yellow to be a bit lighter. Because it's not really a pastel, that. There's some shades in here that isn't a pastel. Like they've got some really dark purples. So they're not true pastels either. Right. Let's go back in with that Revolution contour palette. Just for the powder. Blend that out a bit. Right, okay. I might go in, or should I do that later? Yeah, I might try honey on the lash line later. I was just going to put it on the outer corner, but we'll try that later. Right. So it's really, really simple. It's just that marigold shade on the crease there, and then we're going to put some glitter glue down. Oh, it's down there. Technique glitter primer. Now, some people feel like you don't really need a glitter primer or a glitter glue, and I've not always used one myself, but I do notice a difference. I couldn't not use it now. That's why you see me using it every single day when I put eyeshadow on. It just makes the eyeshadows pop. Some people will spray the brush with setting spray, and that works as well. Before I used a glitter glue or glitter primer, that's what I used to do. But it's easier just to get a glitter glue, in my opinion. Right. What do I want to do? Let's do that brown eyeliner I've got by Wayne Goss, because it's getting smaller and I want to use it up. Oh, poked myself in the eye. My eyes, well, my right eye's definitely taken a beating today. So when I went into the shower earlier, I opened this new shower gel, and I was putting shower gel on my legs, and then I bent down to like put the lid back onto the shower gel, and shower gel flicked right in my eye. Not only once, but I tried doing it again, and it did it again. It's safe to say I'm not buying that shower gel again. So my right eye now feels really sensitive. Which is normally my left eye. I think I'm going to have to sharpen it. I'll do that off camera. So, right, what are we doing? Right, we'll do sunshine in the back, because it's a bit darker. I don't know, they feel a little bit powdery. They are on the older side. I mean, it is nice. I think I'm just used to high quality eyeshadows. Do you know, like indie eyeshadows? And when you're kind of used to that, you know, it's kind of like, don't be so picky. I mean, I used to love this palette, and I've also said, like, before I started using it, it's my favourite pastel eyeshadow palette, but is it really? I need to pull out another one when I do the next Shop My Stash. I'm not sure what it'll be. It might be the Natasha Denona pastel palette. We'll go in with Daffodil now. It is a pretty shade. Daffodil's that has a shift to it. The other shade, Sunshine, which I didn't even say, that didn't have a shift to it. Daffodil is, yeah, it's more of a topper. Right, in the corner, I don't know what I'm doing for this. Part of me is being drawn to that green, but I think it might be too dark. Flower petals. Let's try it. And if it is too dark, I can go in with some highlighter. It's not really too dark. Oh, that's nice. You can see it goes from the gradient of light to dark. That is really nice, actually. What am I bitching about? Right, let's take the shade off this. Just going to blend it out now. And then go back into that Revolution and Contour palette. It's just basically like a translucent powder, really. You don't get any colour off it. So it's always handy to have a translucent powder handy. Just because it fixes any mistakes or it blends. So I think we're done with the palette for now. I want to do at least 2 more looks. There's another purple look I wouldn't mind doing. This Flower Child one, because we didn't use that. Maybe I'll use Flower Child and Purple Orchid together, and then we can use Blooming in the inner corner. And then use those purple mattes as well. So I definitely want to do that. And then there's this flower petal shade that I've just used in the inner corner. And I want to do a green look. So I'll probably use those greens down there again. So we will have done 6 looks with the palette. Is it extreme? Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun to play. Right, so now we've got the W7 Absolute Lashes mascara. Let's put a bit of this on without poking myself in the eye. I'm scared of getting it in my eye. Right, that'll do. That's how, look, compared to this eye, it's how much of a difference mascara makes when you're putting it on. And this is a good mascara, I actually quite like it. It like volumes and also defines at the same time. And there are brushes as well. Where have I put my lipsticks? Oh, I think they're in here. But they're not really lipsticks, they're lip glosses. let's see what we can wear today. So I feel like a red would go with this yellow look. And I know for a fact I don't have any reds in this. Yeah, I know for a fact I don't have any reds in here, so I don't know why I'm looking. Right. I know what I want. When I do yellow or orange, looks like I've got the sunshine on my eyes. When I do yellow or orange, I always wear a red lip. So that's what we're going to do today. It gives me summer vibes for sure. Let me try and find one. I've got a ton. What do I want to wear? I feel like we should be trying Pioneer out. Actually, no, because this is an orange base red, and that'll go better. So this one I think's Heroin. Yes, it is. Hello, how are you coping with the heat? Well, I'm not going out in the heat, Polly, but yesterday I had to, and it wasn't pleasant. Didn't like it. My flat's very cool. I don't need aircon, I don't need fans, but in the winter it's awful because it's freezing cold. So anyway, I'm gonna go in with this now. Let's get my mirror because I'm gonna need that. Bit more. I don't know if I'd buy this again. It's a really pretty colour, but I find them tacky. Hi, Elise. But then again, I'm a bit weird, you know, because again, my friend Lisa's got quite a lot of these and she doesn't find them tacky. So don't go off what I say, please. If you want to try them, go off your own judgment. Yeah, I do remember you, Elise. I feel like red always like brings out the yellow and makes the eyes pop even more. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking this look probably as much as I like the blue look when I did the blue green look. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing a couple more looks with this palette, and then I want to move on. Let me try and show it to you. I want to try and move on to this, like 3 looks with it. There's not really much in here, but I want to know if I want to keep them. These ones are really on the chopping block, but this one I don't think I'll be getting rid of. I don't know, I mean, I had 3 in here of these ones. So they're all by indie brands. These ones up here are by Titmouse Cosmetics. This one here is by Unique Beauty. This one's a multi-chrome. It shifts, so you're looking at like quite a green, and then it goes a different shade down here. These ones they claim are multi-chromes. I don't think they are. I think they're duochromes at best. So they look like that. They're nice, don't get me wrong, they are nice, but they're dark. and I don't really do dark colours. And then there's the green gold. I'm definitely going to be keeping that. Can you imagine that all over the eyes? And definitely a red lip for that as well, I think. So we won't be using the Natasha Denona Retro Glam, sorry, until I've used these 3 shades. So that's coming up after I've used the Garden of Juvias in the next couple of days. So we've got a lot to kind of use, a lot to work with. It really does make your eyes pop. Thank you, Sarah. It suits you well. Thank you. Yeah, I like it. I don't think I've done a bad job today. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I've got some, a lot of videos coming up very, very soon. I'm looking over there because I've got a big, massive bin full of empties, so I want to share them with you. I also want to show you my perfume collection because that will be a dedicated video. Not too sure whether that's going to be longer form content or on a live. Because on a live, if I'm doing a perfume collection, people might come in towards the end and then I've got to go through it all again. But if it's just if I do a longer form content video, then you can watch it whenever you want, can't you? So yeah, I think I might do it that way. There's not that many anyway to begin with. And yeah, I'm not going on about anything worth listening to now, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you for watching. If you've not already liked the video, please like. If you've not subscribed, I would really appreciate that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.